Well, hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Stephen the Jupiterian here with a new video for you. Of course, that's here. Actually, why don't we start with some tarot cards for today, Friday the 19th, 2026. What energies? Let's get a feel of the energies as I shuffle. I make a little chant to myself most usually, always, and well, always. I never usually do it out loud, but you can actually say, ask the cards, what energies do you have for me today? Or what messages do you have for me today? Message. Ooh, we have a jumper. We have, ooh, the Ace of Wands flew out. Sweet. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, fire energy here. New beginnings, something new. Actually, well, hey, with all these things happening this week and this month, at the end of the month, Chiron's moving into Taurus later today. And I'll show you that chart. So, um, as well, we have the Three of Pentacles. Hmm. Get some stuff done or actually collaborate. This is a card of collaboration. The Three of Pentacles. Mars and Capricorn energy. Mars is in Taurus right now, but Mars and Capricorn get stuff done. Could tell you to get things done or work on something. Well, I'm certainly working on something that I will be presenting to you on the 25th of June. Um, and we have the Six of Cups. So there you go. Your three cards: the Ace of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, bringing some nostalgia, intense emotion, some this is related to the Sun in Scorpio, but hmm, interesting. Now we have these three cards. We have fire, earth, and water. We have air. Yes, the next one is swords. We have all the elements here. The Two of Swords, some Libra energy, yeah, justice. It could be just some justice energy as well, because we have this person is blindfolded, like justice is really senses things. So we have fire, earth, air, and water present. Kind of interesting. All four corners are here. And let's see. Oh, yeah. Just a moment. I wanted to share today's chart as well. Hold on. Gotta open it from the back end. Although I do have it open, I just have to do that and share the damn chart. Here we are. So here we are. You see it? Not yet. There we go. Okay, my screen is sharing. Okay. So we have Virgo rising. It's 11:30 a.m. here on the West Coast. So Virgo rising at this time. Interesting choice. Mercury right Mercury rule, and Mercury is in the 11th house of the I'm sorry, the 11th house of friends, benefactors. Actually, the 11th house of social alliances, friends. I am making contacts here through my YouTube channel. So, and other ways too. Um, I have Mercury in the third house of broadcasting. The third house, well, not, I'm sorry, the third house of media, communication. The ninth house is teaching, public broadcasting. But this is a medium. YouTube is a media mm, thing. And actually, I'm in a ninth house perfection year of broadcasting. So I will be broadcasting my knowledge to you. Actually, let me share my chart with you right now because here we are. I'm going to flip this. So my chart is in the center, and the transits, or what's going where the planets are right now, are in the outer ring. And as you can see here, I have Pallas Athena, Mercury, and Pholos. Yes, this is the asteroid Pholos, the asteroid Pallas Athena, conjunct my natal Mercury in Aquarius of in the third house of media communication. Interesting, huh? And we have the moon and the ascendant in Virgo. Well, the moon is still in Virgo. Well, it doesn't change the planets where they are now don't change, but the ascendant does, depending on where you are. And here on the West Coast, it happens to be in Virgo, my 10th house of career, my public face. Putting everything out there. Well, apparently, I'm putting everything out there today. Yes. And we have the four corners. Well, actually, usually Aries is, and then fire, then water, air, and then earth are the cardinal directions. But and we're getting closer to the solstice here on the 22nd. Let's see. The sun enters Cancer on the 21st. Yes. So happy solstice, June 21st. So on the 25th, Jupiter will be at 29 degrees. And then June 30th, Jupiter enters Leo. Jupiter enters Leo. So yes, for everybody else. But Jupiter will enter Leo on the west coast on the 29th, late on the 29th at 10:52 p.m. So yeah, everyone we're everywhere else. If you're not on the West Coast, Jupiter enters Leo for the Midwest states to the East Coast and overseas on the 30th. But yeah, it'll be the 29th at 10:52 p.m. on Pacific Daylight Time. Mercury will be retrograde by then, but Jupiter will be ruled by the sun. And the sun is in Cancer. So yes, actually before this time, on the 29th, 30th of June, I will be presenting a 2-week class, even mini readings, and yeah, they will be on my website. So be sure to check out it'sinyourstars.com to find those. And we will have our solstice on the 21st of June. But yeah, after the 21st of June and before the 29th, on the 25th of June, I will be posting more things for you. So yeah, actually, it's since Jupiter is going to be moving into my ninth house, and with Venus in my ninth house, Venus is conjunct actually, right now, Venus is conjunct, well, not yet. Venus is conjunct my black moon Lilith. Eventually, will come up to my Vestal flame devotional, where you feel most devoted. Yeah. So yes. So if you'd like to find out where your Vestal flame, black moon Lilith, uh, this is heart of spirit, where it's yeah, heart of spirit in. I have the part of spirit in Libra, conjunct Uranus, and it's also conjunct my midheaven in the 11th house. So yes, pretty cool. Actually, and Chiron is at 29 degrees right now of Aries, and at 2:19 on the west coast. I'm at 5:19 on the east coast. Chiron enters Taurus. So yeah. Well, actually, let me see. We'll go Chiron. Yeah, we have a lot changing to this week. Chiron in Taurus, the solstice, summer solstice in the northern hemisphere, winter solstice in the southern hemisphere. So yeah, so there'll be winter in Australia and New Zealand, and if you're below the equator. So today, here we are. I will share the just June 19th. So June 19th, we'll have Libra rising. Hey, actually, Chiron in Taurus is another Libra ruled entity or or body th- that is floating around in the above us. Because yeah, all these things, luminaries, the sun and the moon are luminaries. Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Pluto, Saturn, Mars are all planets that are, yeah. So we have Mercury at 22 degrees of Cancer. Jupiter is at 27 degrees of Cancer. The nodes are at 1 degree. Yeah, they're going to be, actually, the nodes are going to change signs very soon as well. The North Node in Aquarius. Oh, that should be 29 degrees. Well, the North Node. That's 28:59. Okay, so let's move this back a month and another month because it's going to be earlier than that. That the nodes change signs. July 9th. Still, the nodes are 0 degrees. So yeah, let's go to 29 degrees, 49 minutes. Okay, well, that's close. Whoops. And then back to hours. 29, 59. Okay. By July 26th. So the month of July will be very interesting. July, which I will get. Oh, yeah. Many astrologers have already started talking about July. Uh, the sun, oh, by July 4th. Well, let's look at July 4th, right? Let's edit this. Type in July 4th. And the birth, and it's going to be the 250th birthday of the United States, July 4th. Quite interesting that we have Sagittarius rising on July 4th. on the West Coast anyway. So this is interesting. The moon will be in Pisces on this day, July 4th. The nodes will be at 0 degrees of the north node, 0 degrees Pisces, the south node, 0 degrees of Virgo still on July 4th. We go interesting, right? And Chiron will make a trine to the south node and a sextile to the north node of so and not at the bendings, but Uranus is and Mars will be making a square to the bendings of the node, or actually that's the bendings of the nodes. So yeah, something interesting is coming when Mars enters Gemini at the end of June as well. So yeah, Mars will be in Gemini at the end of June. Mars entered. Whoops. Oh, that's 20. I put 29 degrees. Okay. Should be 0. The 28th of June. Sunday, the 28th of June. Mars enters Gemini. We have Jupiter is at 29 degrees of Cancer on Sunday, the 28th. Jupiter will be entering Leo in a day or so, or two. Yeah. Depending on where you are. As I showed you, it'll be on the 29th at 10:52 p.m. West Coast. Everyone else in the world will see Jupiter enters Leo on the 30th of June. And actually, the moon will be in Sagittarius on the 25th. Okay, maybe the 26th. Hmm. Uh, Actually, maybe a week from today. Jupiter. The moon will be in Sagittarius. Okay, a week from today. This sounds better. Jupiter is still at 29 degrees. So a week from today, which is the 19th. Yeah. A week from today. All right. Mm-hmm. Friday, June 26th. Mm. Or maybe the 20th. I have, well, look out for for the 20th, next Thursday or Friday. Yeah. Um, Move that into hours. Let's see. Nah, maybe Friday. Yeah, on Friday I will be um yeah. I don't want the moon to be in Scorpio when I do this. Okay. Yeah. When I yeah. Although uh we do have a water trine by then. The moon to all these planets in Cancer. Hmm. Uh, we'll see how I. We'll see. Thursday, maybe, possibly Friday. Yeah. Hmm. That's early in the morning. Friday morning. Yeah, Friday morning. Ugh. No, I'm not gonna be up at 12 after midnight. No. Yeah, no, I won't be up after midnight. So. Or in the evening. Huh. The moon. Well, the moon could conjunct. Um, I'm not going to be up that early on Thursday either. So. All right, Thursday or Friday. Friday sounds better. Friday, yeah, Friday. Friday the 26th. Yeah, not at 4 in the morning now. Let's and well, hey, the moon will be at 29 degrees. We have Jupiter at 29 degrees. Mercury at 25. Yeah, okay. Friday. Yeah, I'm just Friday morning. Yeah, sounds good to me. Uh, Offering more to you, and they will be very detailed, like my tarot class that I held on June the 7th. Sunday, June 7th. June 7th was a Sunday, right? Let me double check. June 7th was a Sunday. Yes, June 7th was a Sunday. The moon was in Pisces. Yes, June 7th. Yeah. Okay. So let me just share this right now for Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth. Yes. Um, Still Virgo rising. So yes, lots of information, gathering information, showing you very detailed things that are coming. Chiron is still at 29 degrees of Aries, just about to move into Taurus, 29 degrees 59 minutes at 2:50 something, at 2 something today. Chiron enters Taurus the wounded healer. So we're going to be healing some wounds around maybe food, um, luxury items. Hey, I have Saturn in Taurus, so no problem with that. I'm actually been very Saturn in my sixth house. Talk about anxiety until you work through it. Had my Saturn return and worked through that um, by throwing myself on stage, literally. Although it was interesting to be on stage and becoming a different character. But hey, I'd rather be authentic to myself on YouTube and bear everything. Well, not not everything. You know what I mean? Bear my soul, bear my the information that I share with you. Since I have Mercury in the third house of communication, media, and YouTube is a medium to share that with tarot and other things. So yeah, actually, and I've been reading. I've been reading some interesting things on the side. So yeah, as a side note, yeah, I got this Stephen King novel, Doctor Sleep. I've been reading that on my spare time when I'm not uh looking at this book, Secrets of Waite Smith Tarot. So yeah, actually, this is a book that I would recommend uh, by Marcus Katz and Hallie Goodwin. Or you can get this, The Ultimate Guide to Tarot. This is the first book that I got. The Ultimate Guide to Tarot by Liz Dean. There are a lot of other astrology books. I have Chris Brennan's Hellenistic Astrology. I have The Book of the Moon by Stephen Forrest. I have yeah, so here's The Book of the Moon by Stephen Forrest, Moon Astrology, Discovering Astrology Lost Dimension. You can get uh this is the horror textbook if you're interested in that branch of astrology of horary. And then we have World Ephemeris, the American Ephemeris. I have two versions. Whoops. Sorry. I have two versions. I had to get a new one of the this one because yeah. Actually I had one that when I had a dog, he ate it. Couldn't read a damn thing of it. So yeah. I had to get myself a new one. And I got this one because yeah, this one looks like it's been through the ringer as well. So that's how long I've had those. Um, if you're interested in Sabian symbols, Diana E. Roche, the Sabian symbols. So, if you're interested in numerology, finding love by the numbers, Glynis McCants book here, Love by the Numbers, numerology. And we have books on transits. We have books of oh, we have crystals, gems, and um, metal magic. by Scott Cunningham. Ugh. I also have Astrology, a Cosmic Science by Isabel M. Hickey, forward by Stephen Arroyo. And then I have Demetra George's Ancient Astrology in Theory and Practice. And finally, well, here's another book. Not finally, but I have other books too. I have other books on numerology, tarot, astrology, but I wanted to share these with you. Here's Chris Brennan's book, Hellenistic Astrology, the study to fate and fortune by Chris Brennan. So, yeah, those are a few of the books that I recommend if you're interested in astrology, tarot, num- uh, numerology, and so yes, there you have it. Actually, is there anything else? I have another numerology book over there. Tarot books on tarot. Uh, books on relationship astrology. Aspects in astrology. So yeah, all those things. So um, yeah, I think that's a good enough for me right now to share with you. Uh, looking forward to Jupiter entering Leo on the 30th for all of you. All right, so I'll be looking up, look for that. Just this was Chiron in Taurus, and me going all over the place. Me going all over the place. Yep. Um, hope you like this video. Uh, and if you like a reading, you can get book one with me through my website at itsinyourstars.com. And you can also email me, StephenJupiterian at gmail.com. All right. Thanks for listening. Bye.